Hi everyone, I am Nancy. Today is December 17th, 2022. How are you doing? This will be our last Dharma talk of the year. I wish all of you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank everyone who has visited this channel. This channel has been sharing stories about the Buddha or stories told by the Buddha. From these interesting stories, we can learn a great deal of Dharma. We can learn the truth of the universe, how we should live our life. Undoubtedly, Dharma is much, much deeper, and we are just scratching the surface. As a master once said, only Buddhas can truly understand sutras. For us, we better just recite the sutras to respond the Buddha, but not try to explain the sutras. But still, we can have a taste of the Dharma from these inspiring stories. Today, I'm going to share with you another story. It's about the Joro Sea boy. When the Buddha lived in Shravasti, there was a wealthy elder who often made offerings to the Buddha. He and his wife lived a very happy life. After his wife was pregnant, auspicious things appeared. For example, the palace they lived in naturally showed precious banners, precious umbrellas, etc. All kinds of flowers bloomed everywhere, fragrance overflowed, and the bed they slept in became a heavenly bed with decorations. These auspicious signs puzzled the elder. He was worried that his wife might be possessed by a demon or a yaksha. So he went to ask a fortune teller if these things were a blessing or a curse. The fortune teller told the elder, "These are not disasters, but the blessing power of the fetus." Hearing this, the elder felt relieved. 10 months later, the elder's wife gave birth to a baby boy. Surprisingly, the baby boy's body was very clean. Not only was it free from placenta and blood stains, but also it was decorated with pearls, necklaces, and heavenly clothes right after birth. When the servants bathed the baby boy, whenever they took off his clothes, another outfit would appear naturally. So they had to bathe the boy with his clothes and decorations on. After washing, the servants carried the boy into the bed, and the bed naturally changed into a heavenly bed with precious treasures. A pagoda also appeared in front of the bed. The elder was very happy. He prepared a birth ritual and named the boy Joro Sea. Joro Sea grew up quickly. He was proficient in the worldly literature, math skills, and 8 observations. His father built 4 palaces for him for the 4 seasons. The palaces also naturally appeared with treasures and decorations. Even the heavenly beings came down to play with the boy. One day, Joro Sea became interested in the 3 Joros, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. So he left his family and became Shakyamuni Buddha's disciples. Soon after, he was able to cut off all his annoyances and obtained arhatship. The disciples were very interested in what happened to Joro Sea, so they asked the Buddha the reason behind. The Buddha compassionately proclaimed the good deeds that Joro Sea committed in his past life. When the human's lifespan was 20,000 years, Kashyapa Buddha appeared in the world. At that time, there was an elder in Sarnath in India. His wealth was no less than the wealth of a heavenly prince. He had deep faith in Buddha Dharma, so he built a scripture hall to invite Buddha and his disciples to come enjoy delicious food. He also invited them to bathe and exchange clothes. After that, he enshrined the Buddha's hair and nails in the pagoda out of reverence. One day, he saw many birds resting on the pagoda. He felt that it was not lawful, so he added another floor to the pagoda. He decorated the outside with streamers and umbrellas, etc., and the inside with necklaces. The treasures were very well decorated and solemn. Later, he vowed, "With this merit on renovating the pagoda, may I be reincarnated in rich and honored families life after life, with a dignified appearance, born with various treasure, decoration, and a body free from dirt. When I'm born, palaces, pagodas, and flowers will appear naturally, inexhaustible. Everywhere I go, there will be non-human beings and heavenly beings spreading flowers on the ground for me. When the time is right, I will develop confidence in the three jewels, become a monk under the Buddha Shakyamuni, and obtain the arhat fruit." The elder at that time was this jewel seed. Because of his good deed and also his vows, he was able to go through these extraordinary experiences, become the Buddha's disciple, and obtain the arhat fruit. Amitabha, today's Dharma share, making vows is very important in our cultivation. It will direct where our energy and mind go, especially at the end of the year. It's time for us to conclude what we have achieved in this difficult year, 2022, and also make plans for the next year. Everything is in our mind, and our mind can be very powerful. By the way, next year, we will make many efforts on meditation. Many of the talks will be related to meditation, and also we will practice meditation. If you're interested, subscribe to the channel and follow the channel so that you won't miss these videos. Thanks everyone for watching. Stay blessed in this holiday season. See you next time. Bye.